Lips are telling me yes, while you're kissing on my neck, making me feel so. Let's go. I think it's time to go. Let's go. I wanna know. Let's go.
Hey kitties, welcome back to my channel, and today we are going to be getting into a makeup tutorial. Let's jump into it. Let's go ahead and moisturize those lips. Okay, with this latte makeup trend that we're doing, your skin has to be glowing. That is key. Now, this L'Oreal Glotion product is everything. I have the deepest color they have, which I think is deep bronze. It makes my skin so glowy. You can use it with or without makeup, but it kind of gives me like that glow from within that I like this. Do you see this? So radiant, so beautiful. This is definitely something you should try out. Of course, it's very affordable. It's by L'Oreal. You can get it on Amazon. You can get it in the drugstore. I'm definitely going to link it, but look at my. So I definitely keep my brows pretty simple. I don't change the shape much, but I just go ahead and fill them in. I'm using an e.l.f. Eyebrow pencil in like deep brown. So I'm just filling in the sparse areas, and then I'm going to go ahead and sort of clean it up. And of course, I'm using my favorite brush set that is from Amazon. It's a Jessup brush set. It's the bomb, and you absolutely need it. All right, so let's go ahead and just clean up the brows with the Neutrogena concealer. That's in the shade Mocha. And totally off subject, but when you use Got To Be gel, styling gel, the one in the black tube, does it leave this residue in your hair like it's doing me right now? Is it because I left the leave-in conditioner? I don't know, but I don't like that. But off subject for a bit. So I'm just cleaning up my brows with that concealer to make it more neat and a lot more put together. So here you are. I keep it pretty simple when it comes to brows. Now, this is my favorite drugstore foundation, the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop. If you notice, I'm only just dotting it because I do not want this look to be very full coverage or like full glam, if you know what I mean. I love the natural radiant look, and it's perfect for this latte makeup trend. So we're just gonna dot it a bit, focusing on areas where I have blemishes, where I need to cover it. And I'm gonna blend it out with this foundation brush from the Jessup brush set. It blends out foundation so flawlessly. You can probably see it here on the, right here on the view. But listen, I have an entire video on this brush set, okay? It's the bomb, for sure. Okay, so here you are again with the Neutrogena Radiant Concealer. I don't hear a lot of people talking about the concealer, but I really like it because of the natural finish. So I'm just focusing on highlighting the things on my face that I want to stand out or brighten. So it's the under eye, the forehead, down the bridge of the nose, and I also highlight my Cupid's bow because that makes my lip look a little bit more pouty. So it makes the lip look just, pop out a bit. So I'm just going to go ahead and highlight that, and notice that I did not dip the wand back into the concealer tube because it's not necessary and we don't need to over apply product. Okay, so I'm just blending it with a damp beauty sponge, and we're just going to blend that out until it is smooth and nicely highlighted and blends seamlessly into the foundation. Okay, so once we're done blending this concealer, I am going to spray some setting spray just to set it and give it a nice flawless finish before we put the powder over it. This is the Milani Make It Last. I've been hearing a lot about it, and I actually tried it and I love it. So I'm going to set the cream products prior to putting the powder on. So it just gives it a flawless finish. So we'll see that. Now, I am going to show the powder that I'm going to use to set the under eye, but for some reason I lost a clip of me actually applying it. So it's the MAC Studio Fix powder. I just put it under the eye. I didn't blend it out yet. So we're going to move on with the look and then go back to the rest of the face. So we're doing the eyes with this beautiful palette by Juvia's Place. I think it's called the Honey palette. Perfect for this look. We're going to use maybe 2 colors at the most. And we're going to do this reddish brown. Perfect on dark skin to give you sort of that subtle like latte look, or like that golden hour sort of look. This is what it reminds me of. So it's perfect for dark skin. It's a great warm brown to just warm the eyes up. So we're just slowly building the color in the crease. just back and forth, or like windshield wiper motions. As you can see now, the brush that I'm using, you see how flawless that blend is. I know you see it. I know you see it. Okay, it's very soft and blown out, and I really love this brush set. I'm telling you, it's very beginner friendly, so it's a perfect set to go for, to just do any look you need, really. So I am dragging the color out a bit on the corner of the eyes because I want it to be as soft as possible without any harsh lines, and it gives the eye a nice slanted shape when you drag the color out like the way I did. How perfect is this brown color? So pretty. So we're just gonna take that tan color that was in the palette. It was like a tannish yellow. I'm just gonna pop it into the center of the eye just to give it more dimension. That way the eye doesn't look so flat with the one color. So that's just about enough. I'm just gonna put that there, and then we're gonna highlight it with this Dewy Skin by Makeup Revolution. It's a bronzy color. Look how gorgeous. I'm just going to tap that on the eye slowly, build it up, so it's going to give it that nice metallic finish, almost a little wet looking. So freaking pretty. Like, this product is so pretty. Look at that. Perfect for the latte look. Absolutely perfect. Okay, now after applying it for a bit, I quickly realized it's better to apply it with my fingers. Just much easier. It looks a lot more intense. It blends out easier that way. So your finger is the best way to apply this type of product. So that's what I'm going to continue to do. And look at the dimension that it gives the eye. It looks so good. Girl. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and just blend like the edges of that product. That way it is seamless and there's no like defined lines at all. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do a little like eyeshadow liner. Eyeshadow liner is so pretty, so much more softer than using like a liquid line, and it's a lot more forgiving. So if you're not good at applying eyeliner, try doing it with a dark shadow. You can use a black or a dark brown like I'm using, and it's a lot more forgiving, like I said. So, and this is a lot softer. So depending on the look that you're going for, this is a better option. Sometimes you can even apply the powder and then apply the liquid line just to help it look a lot more neater. Like I said, if you have any issues doing liquid liner, that's a really great trick to do. Now I'm going back in with that same eyeshadow brush that we had the brown on, and I'm just diffusing the line because I want it to be there, but I want it to be barely there. It has to be super soft. So now we're going to apply these lashes. I got these from Amazon. I think they are linked in my storefront. They're such pretty lashes. So this is almost like a little lash tutorial for you too. So I apply the lash first in the center, and then I use my tweezers and connect each end. So the outer end and then the inner end, and then you have your lash. Boom. Look at that. All right, so now let's apply bronzer. Love applying bronzer. So I'm just gonna place it first with that brush before I blend it out. This is the Putty bronzer. I believe it's in shade Seaside or something like that. It's all linked below, but it's the perfect shade for me. It's not too dark. It's just right. Love the formula. Elf really be doing a thing, okay? I use a few Elf products in this tutorial. Elf is that girl. So I'm just applying it or placing it, and then we're gonna go in and blend it out. But you can see how much it's shaped and warmed my face up already. Like, yeah. So we're blending it out with that angle brush from the Jessup brush set. I told y'all, the set is like, it's that girl. I'm using it for the entire look. And look at my face, it's just warming up and giving it that bronzy, like, ooh. You can tell I thought I was cute just now. Okay, and I use this small detail brush to blend out my nose contour. Super easy with this brush because of the size of it. Like, Now we're going in with the Luminous bronzer. Now this is going to take it up another notch because it has a nice sheen to it. It's not glittery, but it has like a metallic sort of finish. It just makes the skin look really like wet, like glowy, healthy. perfect, and it's not gritty or glittery at all. Like I said, it just gives your skin a nice golden sheen. How pretty is this? So that's blended out, looking like a dream. Now let's go for blush. Now, if you don't have Golden Hour by Danessa Myricks and you are a brown skin girl, you are really sleeping on yourself. Okay? Don't sleep on this orange blush. The way this brings my face to life, the formula is so top tier. Like, look how this orange blush is just doing everything for me. Look at my cheeks. Like, compare it. Like, look at this side, and then I think I'm going to show you the other side without the blush so you can kind of compare. And I'm using my fingers to blend it because that's the best way to me. It just looks the most natural, and it's like I'm actually blushing. Like, it's perfect. Okay, y'all, so we're going to go back in with the Dewy Skin by Makeup Revolution. I'm going to pop a little bit of that on my cheeks. I'm telling you, this skin is glowing. In person, this look was everything. Look at this. Look how pretty that is. You see that little highlight? You see it. You see it. Ooh. You have to try this. It's very inexpensive, too. You have to try it. Again, it's by Makeup Revolution. And I'll make sure that I find a link for it so you guys can check it out. I'm going to just blend everything with a damp beauty blender, or beauty sponge rather, and just make sure everything is sort of just seamless. But you can tell I was really feeling it. Okay, let's go back in, get the brown color. Just going to sweep a little bit of it on my lower lash line. Now, what would have really made this look pop is if you like mascara, you can apply mascara on the bottom pretty heavily. But because I hate applying mascara, I didn't do it. And I try not to do things I don't like often. Okay, so I just put the shadow and left it. But definitely mascara would have really popped it out. I just prefer not. Okay, let's get into the lip combo, starting with this Sephora liquid lipstick. It's in Pretty Auburn. I use it as a lip liner. The perfect reddish brown for my skin tone, and it lasts a really long time because it's an actual lip stain or lip liner. So we're going to put that down first and sort of blend that out on the outer rim of the lip. Then I'm using this NYX Cool Cream Whip. It's a matte lip cream. I love the formula. This is memory foam, so I'm going to put that down, blend it out, and then we're going to go for a gloss called Amber, and it's by Maybelline. That's what I'm going to put on top. Love Maybelline's glosses. And we're going to blend that in, and watch how pretty. Look how pretty this looks, girl. Girl. Okay, so now let's put a little bit of the Laura Mercier powder in Honey. And we're just going to highlight the under eye a little bit more because some got lost. And we want to just smooth everything out. I want that part to stay matte while the rest of the face has a nice sheen, a nice glow to it. We're going to keep the inner portions matte and smooth and highlight it so it pops out. Like, look at my face. Look at this lip. Everything looks so pretty, so radiant. Guys, I really hope you enjoy this look. Hopefully you learned something. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to leave you with this little face. You know, this little latte look I did or whatever. Hopefully you loved it. Bye, guys.
It's time to pause.